What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on my channel. Today we're going to be talking about, as the past couple of days, is going to be zombies. As you guys know, zombies will be debuted at Comic-Con here this Thursday, July 9th. We're going to be covering all of that in depth on my channel once it actually comes and happens. But right now, we're leading up into this, some information that we can see here scattered throughout the internet, getting some hints as to what we could be seeing here exactly revealed to us. What we're going to be talking about today is the return of RICHTOFEN and the OG Zombie Squad. That in itself clears the air a lot. We do know that there's a lot of rumors that we could be getting the return of the OG Zombie Squad on top of a brand new storyline and a new set of characters. But right now, with one of those air quote confirmed to us here by the source that we'll talk about here in a second, it's definitely some very intriguing information. So where does this information come from? As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of the zombie storyline and the game mode in general, but one of the people that actually got me into this at the very beginning of all of it was a guy that goes by the name of Ben Down. He collectively owns the channels Play the Game and a bunch of other ones on YouTube, but he is very notably known for his role with the zombies information, knowing things way before it's gonna happen, and it's really rumored, though it's almost slightly confirmed, that he does have ties with Treyarch. Floating around on the interwebs somewhere is the confirmation of his work and affiliation as a creative director for the zombie storyline, but whatever you need to take a look at this guy's credentials, any official title really doesn't matter when you take a look at the content that he has produced. He predicted multiple storyline arcs, maps, and other things like that months ahead of time before they were actually ever announced or even rumored by anybody else in the community. So while everybody may be taking a look at Treyarch's video that popped up in their sub boxes today, what caught my attention was a video by Ben on Play the Game called Skin and Bone, in which he just talked about everything that would be coming up and what has happened here with the iconic zombies mode and what Play the Game stood for the longest time. They were where everybody went to for all the zombies information. Ben posted it exclusively over on there. They got a ton of publicity, but after that it kind of went downhill because that was the main focus of the channel, and without new zombies content to streamline, people subsequently lost interest. Well, the diehards like myself are still there, and when we see a video like this, it's very intriguing. Now, if you guys have never seen a video by them, Ben is very cryptic in how he approaches things, so in this video, a lot of things were actually cut out audio-wise. There's a bunch of stuff in this that is very cryptic in how it's approached whenever you start to see a buildup of something that could be Black Ops 3 intel. It just cuts out the audio entirely, and at this point, this is where it actually gets my attention. If you go over to that video, I'll link it down in the description below or put an annotation on screen, something like that. But if you go over to it, around the 9-minute and 20-second mark, Ben starts talking about some things that interest him, to which he mentions that RICHTOFEN is wearing a, and then it cuts out. It later cuts in and out discussing a few things, presumably about the setting and some of the characters in the world, but as to what RICHTOFEN is wearing, it's kind of irrelevant but also very cool to think about at the same time, the biggest part being that RICHTOFEN is directly mentioned here when talking about Black Ops 3. As for reading lips with what Ben is actually saying, I'm no good at that kind of stuff. I'll be trying to decipher it a little bit more for you guys. If you guys want to go check out that video and have any other ideas as to what he's saying, again, that link will be down in the description below. But this, again, I think is something very cool, especially going into the Comic-Con reveal of Black Ops 3 Zombies, to potentially know that we will be seeing the OG Zombie Squad and RICHTOFEN more specifically in Black Ops 3 Zombies. Now, normally I'd say to take this with a huge grain of salt, but I really trust Ben on this one, and I think it's definitely something we're going to be seeing here coming out of the reveal here on Thursday. But that's where we're going to wrap the video up here today, ladies and gentlemen. Just think down there in the comment section down below, do you think that we'll be seeing the OG Zombie Squad and RICHTOFEN return for Black Ops 3 Zombies? But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to like, rating down below, any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace if you check that, always greatly appreciated from here. Be sure to subscribe for the best quality Black Ops 3 content, any new news and fresh, you guys know exactly how to find it right here on my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. My name has been Espresso. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.